Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock by request, where it's a review of the movie Devil's Dynamite, or Devil Dynamite, or the first in the Robo Warrior trilogy. Yeah, I had no idea I had a trilogy either. This request comes to us from fellow YouTuber Skinslip. And it's a movie directed by Godfrey Ho, who is pretty infamous for making two different movies and putting them into one movie. So try to follow me as best you guys can on this one. The first story concerns our main hero. Of course, they call him the Robo Warrior, where he battles hopping vampires throughout the entire movie. He has this master who concocts this weird potion, turns him into the Robo Warrior and everything like that. And you got these hopping vampires going around, of course, biting people in order to live. And they have this, there's this guy whose name I forgot. It's a pretty forgettable movie, honestly. He throws these weird, tags on their foreheads, and it stops them from hopping and attacking. So, by the end of it, Robo Warrior defeats the evil hopping vampires, kills this guy who had this voodoo doll, something or other, in which he was keeping the other guy who was throwing the tags on the hopping vampires, making him puke because the doll burns up. The guy holding the doll gets killed off just by some sort of a sleeper hold choke out kind of move. And yeah. And in our second story, it concerns a guy named Steve Cox, who is a recently released prisoner who is pretty much known as the Gambling King. He goes to look up his ex named Mary, who's getting ready to be married to a cop named Louie. And he tries to get revenge on her. He winds up doing so, murdering her on her wedding day. And there's also this plot involved where some of these people who know about Steve's buried treasure and gold bars, they go to try to get it. But the tables are turned on him, on the guys who try to go get the gold. They wind up killing each other. One guy with an eye patch winds up stabbing himself in the eye instead of cutting off his two best friends, if you get what I mean. In the end of the movie, Steve kills Louie's, I think they got married, I'm not 100% sure, kills her for her betrayal. Runs off to a house, winds up burning down to the ground. Louis gets told by Steve about who Mary really was. Turns out she was the head of the underground crime syndicate concerning hopping vampires. Louis escapes the house. The house burns down to the ground with Steve in it and some other guy who was Mary's assistant, the whole thing. And that's the end of the movie. So why did this movie suck? Most of it is concerned by that stupid outfit the Robo Warrior wore. He looked like he wore some kind of space helmet along with aluminum foil suit. They tried to perform mundane tasks, and you hear the stereotypical kung fu sounds, which was a little bit annoying and kind of stupid. But was it as bad as Robo Vampire? No, not really, but it's still a pretty bad movie. Honestly, I like the Steve Cox story of it. I thought that was pretty interesting. But the hopping vampire Robo Warrior part, that one was just kind of silly, ridiculous, and idiotic. Yeah. So, oy vey. This is the first in the Robo Warrior trilogy. I don't know what the third one is, but something tells me pretty soon I'll probably find it and review it. So we have Devil's Dynamite, Robo Warrior, and the third one. So God help me when I have to watch it and review that one. So there you guys have it. A review of Devil's Dynamite. Special thanks to fellow YouTuber Skinslip for his request. Please go check out his channel And subscribe to him if you like. And if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. If you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, fantasy horror movie that you wind up bringing a friend over to beat the crap out of you after watching it, send it my way, and I will get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on. You know, when was the last time you guys ever met a Japanese dude named Louis? Steve, I can see. Louis, that's a little weird. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, Louis, you know, yeah. I better get out of here before I get beaten up.